Hey everybody, it's me, Timmy Flyers Guy, and welcome to another edition of Flyers Corner. I'm your host, Timmy Flyers Guy, and in today's episode, I'm going to talk about the Philadelphia Flyers on Philly 57 and UPN 57. Now, the history of the Flyers on UPN on Philly 57 dates all the way back to the 1980s, where the Philadelphia Flyers used to show their road games on Philly 57. And every time they would show road games, those games should be seen on Philly 57. Think all the way until 1989, when when the Flyers road games moved to WPHL 17 in the 90s. It started as Philly 57, but this won't be the last time the Flyers have a relationship with the Philly 57 network. Because in later years, Philly 57 in the 90s would be known as UPN 57. Now, UPN for the Flyers, history on UPN 57 starts out like this. Around 1997, 1998, the Philadelphia Flyers would have their home games on Comcast Sportsnet. And they would have their road games, and sometimes rarely, they would have their home games, some home games, on UPN 57. Around 97, 98, up until, I would say, 06, 07, the Flyers would be on UPN 57, I think. They'd be on UPN 57 until 2009, because they had a couple of games on UPN 57 that year. 2009 would be the last year the Flyers would broadcast away games on UPN 57. As they would move to Comcast Sports, they would to NBC, whatever they would move to. They would still be on Comcast Sportsnet. But the Flyers would not have a local affiliate until NBC, when the NHL was on NBC in 2005. The Flyers had a couple of home games on UPN 57-1, in particular against the Phoenix Coyotes in November of 2003, or December of 2003. So Flyers history on UPN 57 is a vast history. I kind of wish that UPN 57 or the CW, well, now that I think about it, the Flyers were on UPN 57 in 06, 07, but that was when it was known as the CW. I'd really like to see the Philadelphia Flyers have another partnership with the CW, because I'd really love to see the Flyers, put more games on local TV channels. And it'd be nice to see the Flyers at least have some of their road games on the CW and some of their road games on WPHL 17. Right now, WPHL 17 the CW air Philadelphia wings lacrosse games. So there's a chance that maybe the Philadelphia Flyers could get another shot at being on the CW. I'd really like to at least see the CW develop a partnership with the Lehigh Valley Phantoms and show Phantoms games on the CW. I'd really like to see that at least on the CW or WPHL 17. Guys, thank you for joining me here And this history of the Philadelphia Flyers. UPN, Philly Flyers. Philly 57. Philly 57. UPN 57. And the CW. So guys, thank you for joining me here for this walk down memory lane. In my next episode, I'm going to talk about the history of the NHL on Fox and Philadelphia Flyers games that aired on the NHL on Fox. Actually, since I got my 100th episode coming up, I got big plans for episode 100. And in that episode, I'm going to dedicate that next episode to the memory of a legendary Philadelphia Flyers goaltender. That's right, folks. In my next video, I'm going to talk about my Bernie Perrant jersey. In honor of Bernie Perrant, and in honor of Bernie Perrant's